What's up, guys? It's Jam1 from Jam1TCG coming at you guys with another totally awesome video. And guys, today this is like some totally awesome news, like for real. Like I am so stoked to share this with you guys. I need your help, so stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. All right, yeah. So with everything going on in the world, the quarantine and all of this stuff going on in the game and the state that it is, I guess they decided to do something. Konami decided to do something that can help out the community, be a part of the community. Because you probably already heard this news, but this is exciting because we have a chance to get new frog support. I'm going to need you guys vote in this. If you don't know what's happening, we'll just briefly go over this. Don't worry, we're not watching this whole long video. This is going to be me skipping to the most important part. So this is what they just announced not too long ago, yesterday, as of now recording it. So I don't have all the details, but guys, I am so excited. Frogmaster out here.
Live in-person events are not a possibility right now, so today I am here to announce the start of a new event that you can take part in from home or wherever you're watching this video. An event that lets you make a permanent, tangible impact on the game you love, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game Create a Card Project. Create a Card Project is your chance to guide the creation of a world premiere card to appear in one of our 2021 releases. This project will consist of 3 total phases, the first of which is choosing a theme to create a card for. To that end, I have in front of me 2 decks of 16 cards each. We started planning for this project with a list of 84 possible themes, which after applying numerous strict selection criteria was reduced down to 16. Each of those 16 themes is represented in this deck by a well-known monster from that theme. The other deck contains the letters A through H, twice each. First thing we gotta do before we can go any further is randomize these 2 decks. So I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle them both, and then we will determine a random...
That's where we're gonna stop here. All right, guys, so this is available on Konami's official channel. So this is, you see the logos, this is Konami stuff, so shout out to them. Go watch, I'm gonna link the original video to this. But long story short, you heard what that was, and if you don't already know, basically what happened is they started pulling out all of these cards. We're gonna fast forward, but all of these brackets are going to basically be firing off in the next week and so, like within the next couple weeks, starting Tuesday. This week is going to be happening all month. But long story short, guys, look, so they started going through the brackets, and you see all of these new cards or possibilities, and guys, we get to it right here. They pulled out a swap frog out of all the cards.
Good old frogs. Frogs are a theme that has been built up 1 card at a time over a great number of sets over a great number of years. Swap Frog here was originally from Stardust Overdrive in 2009, but frog-powered strategies have been around since Frog Monarchs, powered by Treeborn Frog, all the way back in 2006.
That's how old they are.
Current niche for frogs is an Xyz summoning deck, using Toadally Awesome to summon more frogs at return and keep them protected. Now, while frogs are normally mixed with Paleozoic cards in the Paleozoic frog deck, voting for frogs here is specifically a vote for frogs. If they win, a new Paleozoic trap is not an option. So
who cares? We just need new frogs. So long story short, guys, so they pull all of these cards out, and I'm going to skip to the end so you guys can see what the choices are. But basically, this is exciting because they did something similar in Japan, and they came out with all of these new cards. You know, that's why we had that one structure deck with the Charmers, the Elemental Girls, and things like that. So these are, oh, hold on, it's not all of them revealed yet. There we go. So this is all of it. You can guys go on their social media page, Konami's main social media page, and all of this. But basically, all of these are going to fight in duel, and then the winner of each bracket is going to have to like go to the next phase of the project. So that's all we know right now. But how do you vote? Well, you're going to vote for each bracket that you want to win, each type of archetype that you want to win, and then basically that'll be the winner of the bracket and votes. And I think they're going to have a duels as well. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know all the details. But guys, what's important is that you vote, because this is going to impact the game in a new way. Without saying, guys, you know, I want you all to vote for frogs, but, you know, do what you do, do what you do. But here's the reason why you should vote for frogs, because there's a lot of them. One, they're totally awesome, because they are. That's not really a valid reason. But one of the main reasons, though, for real, though, guys, all of these cards that are up here, besides like Light Swarms and Mermills, a lot of these decks are not even like the best in the world. And you can argue and say, well, maybe that's why they need support. But the reality is they had their times, and frogs have not shined in a long time, guys. I know a lot of people are saying mermills and light swarms, but guys, Minerva was a freaking prize card. Mermills just got new support in the last set. Like, come on, please give this to frogs. That's all I gotta say, guys. Paleo is like the only viable right now way to play them in a way, but pure frogs used to be a thing, and then frog monarchs and all of these other variants, sea lancer frogs. Frogs have a long history, and we're not gonna talk about the FTK history. Don't talk about that. That was some bad history. But besides that, guys, Swap Frog and friends, totally awesome in them. They need this, guys. Like, I've been talking about this for like 2-3 years now, how I've been able to do well with what they have, but the only real reason why Frog still exists as an archetype is because Swap Frog is a really powerful card. Now, imagine if we had like another new card like as good as Swap Frog or as good as Totally Awesome here. That would like put them over the edge and make them probably like a better contender instead of Rogue. Or maybe they'll be a really still strong Rogue contender. Either way, I would play it. The other thing is the last time we had real support for frogs, guys, was what? Double cross frog, center frog, whatever the heck that thing's name is. I don't even remember. It was so terrible. I tried to wipe it out of my memory because it was that bad. I would display it on the screen. But long story short, that card was terrible. It did nothing for the frog strategy, and you couldn't even use it as an exceed material. So Konami, if you're hearing this, if you frogs do win, please design them in a good way. But basically, all I'm guys is I'm telling you guys should participate in voting for whatever you want. But I really hope you guys help me make the frogs win, because I would be so ecstatic to be able to play with some new frog cards. Guys, look, another thing, like I said, they're so old. Look here. Look at the frog wall. I don't know if you guys can see. I think I'm blocking the light source a little bit with on the laptop. But look, this card is a fusion card. It's terrible. It's so old. Des Croaking, that card was actually pretty good, but in today's standards is awful. These tab holes and things, they did nothing for the real strategy. This is an archetype from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, guys, like Jade and Yuki in them. That's how old frogs are. So Totally Awesome was what got me back into this game, because I used to love playing frogs, but they were so obsolete. And it almost seems like they're getting there again. But if we got new support, like, imagine a card better than Totally Awesome, guys. That would also mean that they would probably unlimit Totally Awesome, because I still think he was wrongly limited to one, because, guys, he doesn't do anything. Like, he's powerful. Don't get me wrong. He's the mascot of the channel. But compared to some of these other strategies right now, like, frogs are just like getting left in the dust. So I think this would be the perfect time to revive them and bring the archetype like some new life. And like I said, imagine like another card as strong as Swap Frog. Swap Frog is probably one of the only thing, in Ronin Tonin, are probably the only two cards out of the frog archetype that are still like kind of holding it together along with Totally Awesome. If it wasn't for them, it would be no point of playing frogs anymore. But guys, this is a chance that we can make our voices be heard and we can finally get some frogs. So all my frog lovers out there, I need you guys to vote. Whenever they're going to, like I said, a link in the video, they're going to start giving us instructions of how to do that. So please vote for frogs, guys. That's all I got to say. I had some more things to say, but I don't want to make this video too long. So let's just go to the end of what they are saying.
We already know that they... All right. So that is all 8 matchups. We've revealed all the themes. We know who is playing who. And now that the bracket is set, here's how this is going to work. We're going to have 2 matches each week. One will start on Tuesday and last through Thursday, and the other will start Friday and last through Monday. When we have an overall winner, we'll be back to talk about the next phase of the project. First match is going to be Match A, the Weather versus Gradles, and that'll begin on Tuesday. You'll find the information you need to vote down below or on our social media pages. I hope that everybody's going to enjoy this project. I am greatly looking forward to see what you decide on over the course of the next couple of months. Until next time, stay safe, everybody.
All right, guys. So that was like I said, the gist of it. Please go watch it and support the Konami official channel. But guys, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Let me know in the comments below if they did make some new frog cards. what do you think it would be? Like, would they make a new Exceed monster? Would they do some new Link stuff? Would they have like a new like in archetype swap frog that's like better? Like, cause I think one of the problems with frogs is getting to swap frog fast enough. Like, there's nothing that does that. I wish there was a card that can like don't say do frog because do frog is so old, it misses timing on everything, and like you gotta wait for them to attack it. Like, I mean something that could be like summon, bring out swap frog from your deck, and then instantly go into totally awesome or something new and better. That would be so cool. But guys, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Also, let me know if you what are you voting for, because obviously you know what I'm going to be voting for. But there are some other cards too that, I mean, it would be nice to see some new support for in a way, and maybe they might even if they don't win, they might still do something for those archetypes depending on the votes. So what are you guys going to vote for? Let me know below. All right, guys, make sure you pick another video. There should be some on the screen right now. And if you need more convincing as why you should pick frogs, guess what? One of these videos is me, the Frog Master, kicking butt in one of the first quarantine tournaments with frogs. That's right. So see what they can really do, because they are totally awesome.